So everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're focusing on the Vancouver Giants signing Alec Baer, freshman from Minnesota. Um, Played at Benilde, St. Margaret's, one of the best high school teams in Mini, and was the top freshman hockey player in the state of Minnesota. He's 5'9", 150 pounds. He's gonna have a tough time getting around some of the bigger guys out there in the Western Hockey League. But what it means for Minnesota hockey going forward. He's one of the more high-profile guys to jump to majors. Obviously, Peter Mueller comes to mind. A few other guys from Minnesota have gone up there, but usually Minnesota keeps, not only do they keep their own in terms of college, but usually those kids only play in the USHL or development team. A lot of the top players in Minnesota stay with their high school teams. I mean, last year Brady Shea was a development team kid, Hudson Fasching, a few other kids this year from Minnesota on the development team. Bugstad, they kept home, Brock Nelson, guys like that. But for kids this young to go up there, at young ages, is this a change in the future high school hockey in Minnesota, kind of like Massachusetts has had with kids going to the Eastern Junior League, stuff like that. Massachusetts high school hockey is not what it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. 30 years ago it was right up there with Minnesota. Minnesota's still got the best high school hockey in America, but losing these top prospects, not only to the USHL but to major juniors, is tough for the state and for hockey fans in Minnesota. But I think going forward, he's gonna play up there next year. Baer, he's a great player. He's an undersized but very talented kid. Nice undersized. He's 15, 16 years old. He's still growing his body. But you look at Keegan Iverson going up there this year. Playing well on a very good Portland Winterhawks team, and what the ramifications it has going forward. I think it's a big deal, and I think Minnesota should be wary, especially more so the colleges, because if these kids are going up there at this age, say they're not going up there at 18, rather than at least. A lot of times, you look at he's up there at 16, so it doesn't have like college commitment. But I mean, you got a kid that goes up there the summer before he goes freshman in college. I mean, that's what you got to be wary of. And there's so many college programs in Minnesota besides the University, the Gophers, St. Cloud State, a few others, Mankato, and North Dakota's right there, among others. But I think it's a big deal. And as I keep sounding like a broken record, repeating myself, but. I'm curious to see. I think he's going to be very successful. I don't even know what year he's eligible for the draft. I'll have to look that up. I'm assuming 2015, but I'm probably wrong. Actually, 2016, I think. But this for the top freshman player in Minnesota to go up there is tough. But just pull him up right here, 97. So 2015 NHL Draft. So him, Jack Eichel, and Connor McDavid. Your early favorites for your top North American skaters. Obviously McDavid being the best of the three, but curious to see how he does. I'm rooting for him. I think he's going to be a very good player, and I think we'll be hearing from him a lot going forward. Anyway, that's like on this episode of the Power Play with CJ. On forward, Alec Baer going up to the Vancouver Giants from Minnesota. 64 episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.